The Gators rejoin the chat after riding out a tumultuous Week 5 on the bye in a season where chaos is proving to be the only constant. Never was that notion more fully on display than in Week 4, Gameplay's first road test where Alex Miles fell to MSU. However, on game day, the Florida Gators refused to follow Alex down that hedgeline path, marching back out of Starkville with a dub and a reprieve from the constant drumbeat of calls for Coach Napier's proverbial head. But what does this week hold? Does Gameplay foretell the legend of Sleep Billy on a dusky October night in the swamp? Will the saber-clad specter of our Week 6 opponent claim another noggin? Or does the connection between art and life grow ever more tenuous? We're seconds away from finding out right here on Gator Nation Gameplay.
I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. No, never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. It's my time. It's my time. It's my time.
Hey, Gator Nation, I'm Nate Bilgeray, a junior here at the University of Florida, joined as always by the one and only Anderson Allen, past president of Gator Club Esports. We're live here at Emerson Alumni Hall, the home of Gator Nation for Week 6 of the 2024 college football season as your Florida Gators welcome in-state rivals, the University of Central Florida, to the Swamp. Anderson, the one and only, as I said, how we doing today?
I think we're doing pretty good, Nate. You know, excited for this game and everything. A lot of family houses divided, ready for the UCF versus Gator game.
Yeah, I like to talk about that sometimes. It's like you grow up a UCF fan, and your sibling grows up a Gator fan, right? This game is bragging rights for a year.
Yeah.
This is hot stuff in households. Now, I'm excited to be calling Manuel Loper today, but tell us a little bit about who we have on each sideline of the scrimmage today.
Yeah, of course, Nate. So today, just down here from the Florida Turnpike, down the road in Orlando, we have Tyler Sutton, a mechanical engineering freshman coming from UCF. He's going to be leading off for the Knights tonight. And similarly, for the Orange and Blue, we have a new competitor as well. That's going to be Manuel Loper that you just said, and that's going to be the junior journalism, sports, and media.
Yeah, Manuel and I actually do broadcasts together, so this guy's the epitome of a five-tool talent. Now, why don't you tell us a little bit about how we have the game set up for this match?
I mean, I'm super excited about this one. We have a 7 p.m. start time here with the Gator Nations in the Swamp. Looking really excited for that with our 6-minute quarters. And I believe after the coin toss, UF has elected to receive playing the player one here position.
Okay. And is there anything to look out for in this game, Anderson, specifically? What do you think the key will be for Florida?
I really think, we've seen countless different strategies. This is an entirely new coach coming in here. Alex is obviously taking a break this week. Manuel, I'm really excited to see how he plays. I'm excited to see Lagway potentially be his starting quarterback, but obviously that's always our normal discussion of question here when it comes to who we should be playing and everything like that. But we might see a new style of gameplay here when it comes to Gator Nation.
Yeah, Manuel, you got big shoes to fill, but I have no doubt you're going to fill them and more. I'm excited. Well, let's get on into it, players. If you're ready. Game on. All right, here we go. I'm feeling nervous right now,
I know it's been a whole week. We had a bye week. We've been gone.
Hey Nate, I got some nerves too, man.
Yeah, you're a little nervous.
A little bit.
Manuel, do you want to tell the people about your Madden experience, or are we gonna save that for after? No jinxing it.
Oh boy.
No, I'll tell them. I'm gonna set like a standard for myself. But back a couple years ago, back around Madden 20, Madden 21. I was ranked number 7 in the world, so let's hope that it translates to NCAA and I can pick up a win.
Yeah, I would say top 10 in the world is probably pretty good. So
that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, I would say. So, yeah, I think it'll translate to college football. I've done many broadcasts with Manuel, so he can speak, he can play video games. I'm excited to see him at the helm of the Orange and Blues offense today.
Yeah. No, really. It's weird. We have a change of. I'm missing.
I miss Alex. I do miss.
I think he'll be coming back and everything. But for now, we got a new gameplay here with the kickoff coming through for the Gators.
UCF will elect not to take that kick out, so it will be a touchback.
Yep.
And the drive starts at the 25-yard line. Manuel starting things off on defense. Manuel, do you have any specific defensive strategies that you like to go to? Is there like a specific type of coverage that you set in offense?
You see that mid blitz right there?
Yeah.
Blitz, Bama blitz.
Oh.
Blitz, Bama blitz.
Blitz, Gators, blitz.
Now, as always, got that massive stadium pulse coming in from being
Whoa,
a Florida
flea
Gators.
flicker back to KJ Jefferson. Oh my goodness, some trickery
there
on the
we go.
first play,
There
but
we
it's a
go.
fumble.
There we go.
Oh,
There we go.
Loper
There we
forcing
go.
the issue.
There we
Jason
go.
Marshall Jr. with the recovery. How about that immediate
I
impact
figured
from
that.
Manuel for the Gators?
Yeah, Tyler is not sounding
I
too
fat
happy about
figured
that
that.
whatsoever,
I
man.
fat figured that.
That's interesting play for sure, especially starting off with the receiving end of the first half here.
That was like a whirlwind of emotions. First, you pitch the ball back to the quarterback. He's going. It
No,
looks like-
he was away. Like that was
I know.
fantastic play coming in here from Tyler. I was really expecting him to get away with that, and it really showboat us a little bit there after we were
Yeah.
hyping up Manuel.
Hey, but you don't get away with that against Manuel Loper. So,
Oh, good to know.
so we'll see what he can do on offense, though. This is a game with two sides of the football.
He did just take a flag. I haven't actually seen
I
before.
don't know how to
Delay
take
of
a
game coming
timeout
through
on
here.
PS. I don't know how to take a timeout
So,
on PS.
so Manuel
Okay.
does not know how to take a
Yeah.
timeout. Is Tyler the UCF player's name?
Tyler is the UCF player.
We'll
Yep.
see if that bodes an advantage to him. Montreal Johnson going to take this one up the middle and slice and dice his way through a couple defenders. How about that?
We're always such big
For a
fans of
first
Montreal in the game here and everything.
I mean, Montreal Johnson, he's been a Gator for a long time, stand-up guy. I mean, I have personally no complaints, and neither does Manuel Loper after that nice little 15-yard run there.
Yeah. Now, you were mentioning a lot of different threats we have coming in from UCF. You mentioned the Arkansas quarterback and how he's kind of got a bone to pick here after playing against Florida last year. Now, how big of a threat do you think he could potentially pose here for the Gators, both in gameplay and in the game on Saturday?
Oh, I mean, huge. Well, hold on now. Chimere Dike, the Wisconsin transfer, in the end zone. Manuel says, what now? Top 10 in the world. Indeed, this guy might be good, but Alex, I promise, we do really, really miss you. That is a sincerity. I'm just happy to see the Gators on board first. Now, 6-0. We'll see if Manuel makes it 7. That he does. Speaking of KJ Jefferson, we're going to see him take the field now.
Yeah.
He's a huge threat because Florida, as I'm sure you've seen, has struggled with the run all season.
Yeah.
KJ Jefferson is a running quarterback. When he was on Arkansas, ran for 92 yards in that game in the Swamp, had a rushing touchdown as well. The dude knows how to use his legs. So we'll see if Tyler it was, right? We'll see if Tyler does that with KJ Jefferson. And then just in general, before UCF's loss to Colorado, they actually had the #1 running attack overall in the nation. So,
that doesn't get you nervous whatsoever.
not at all. No, stadium pulse is pulsing, as it always is in the
Hey,
Swamp.
the Swamp is the Swamp for a reason.
No matter what, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Gators can be good, bad, ugly, whatever it be, but the Gator Nation will be out there cheering them on.
Oh, absolutely. Well, at least for the first half, right? And then
Yeah.
if it gets a little ugly, people start. But hopefully, Manuel Loper keeps that stadium pulse high for the rest of this game. Jefferson is cold already.
Ooh.
Gets hit as he throws.
Close.
Manuel Loper mid blitz, blitz Bama blitz. I like it. It's working. All right, KJ.
No, I
In
would
the shotgun.
I would be surprised for this game, honestly, if people are leaving at half. I will say the
yeah,
won't
this
back
is
down
he's
in a
cold.
7 p.m.
True.
game.
True.
Very
good
Yeah,
point.
tap it.
Third
There it
quarter.
is.
Oh,
There it
Zach
is.
kidding.
How
You don't
about that
block
blitz?
that.
Gators blitz. Manuel, look at you. My goodness. We're
Let's get a
just
punt,
over 2
man.
minutes through this first quarter, and
Let's
I'm
get a
liking what
punt.
I'm seeing so far.
Yeah. No, we did previously see a lot of strategy revolving around the clock here when it comes to how people play college football 25 here. I'm curious if we're going to see that today. It seems like both players taking their time choosing their plays here.
I agree with that.
A lot of careful consideration because they're not really aware of what they're expecting from the other player right now.
Usually I feel like these quarters fly by, but right now we've been here for quite a bit, and we're only, we're not even halfway through the first one, so more
Yeah.
Gator
man.
Nation gameplay. I'm
Ooh.
okay with that. UCF shanks the punt, and
what?
Oh, man.
Manuel catches it
Oh,
somehow
Oh
with
my
someone
gosh.
who he was not usering, but hey, we'll take it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a DJ Douglas, I believe, there.
Yeah, so we'll start off at the 28-yard line. At least Manuel will. Graham Mertz under center still. We haven't seen DJ Lagway just yet.
That's
he's
crazy
about
to me,
to come.
honestly.
Yeah, a little bit of
The
a...
substitution not coming through.
Hey, Manuel trusts his guy.
Oh,
and
no.
His guy almost threw a pick there. Got hit as he threw.
You know, I think I'm gonna take y'all advice, man.
Yeah, you might go DJ soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him in, man.
Manuel, you said you played this game a little bit before, right? Come on, man.
Yeah. My
Oh,
team,
there he is.
My team is usually Bama, so.
No one wants to hear that playing for the
Yeah,
Gators,
so-
man.
yeah,
Come on.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but
well,
the Gators about to win today.
The Bama Bloods, I guess that does make a little bit of sense here.
I guess so. Hey, he's a Miami fan, so don't ask him about week 1.
It's
Not
interesting.
Miami fan.
Yeah.
From Miami, I should say.
Tyler's actually here from Gainesville.
Really?
Yeah, he's
Wow.
It's not a fan of the Gators, but from the town.
So we've got someone from Gainesville playing as UCF and someone from Miami playing as the Gators. That's quite the dynamic
where's my
there.
person from Miami playing?
Oh no!
Oh.
Manuel
Oh, he's away!
accidentally
Oh no!
looks for the crossfield screen.
Oh, no.
Instead, it's intercepted, and the Knights are going to get 6 on the board. Deshaun Pace. How about that? A 55-yard
Chat.
pick six.
Chat, I clicked the wrong button, chat. I'm used to Xbox.
Oh,
chat.
no. Wait, Manuel, say that again.
I'm used to Xbox. I clicked the wrong button, man.
All right,
Oh, man.
I had
cut him
my
some
tight
slack.
end
It's the
wide
first
open.
quarter.
I know
Adjusting to
you gotta get
PS4.
used to it and everything, but that
Yeah.
is going to be 7 on the board there for the
Yeah,
Knights.
We're tied up. Hey, you know what? I'm not too worried about it. I'm happy with what I'm seeing from Manuel so far, especially, I mean, hey, the adjustment for any gamer from one console to another, PS4 to Xbox, it's killer. You know, the different button signals. It's
I
a
want to
little
get
confusing.
you used to playing on console and then see how you do in a PC game. I really think that would be fun to watch.
Me?
Yes.
No, you don't want to see me play any
No,
sort of video
I
games.
think that would
No.
be very funny.
See, I don't know. I was a console player. I'm pretty. There's a reason that I'm behind the microphone and not sitting in that chair right now.
He can do both. I don't know why you can't.
Well, you know what? Not everyone's as cool as Manuel, and not everyone's as cool as Anderson right here, who can also do both. I'm just here to. I'm here to call the game. That's what. You know what? Maybe behind the scenes we can play a little
Okay.
game of or a video game of your choice, and you can.
Okay,
You can see what I got.
We'll get you out to the right screen and have some fun with
All
that
right,
at some
I'm down.
point.
So Anderson, while we have some time, why don't you just explain to the viewers a little bit about what's happening right now?
Yeah, so this is College Football 25
Mm-hmm.
here. This is the newest version of a collegiate football game coming out here from EA. It's been a major title, major release. Most people, I think, have had someone that might have played it and everything, but it's a major football simulation. And it allows people to play as their favorite teams, quarterbacks, coaches, whatever you'd like to do,
Yep.
and kind of step into the shoes of what it would be like to be on one of the collegiate football programs.
And this will be happening every week, specifically catered to the Gators schedule, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be here every week with Gator Nation gameplay here with the UF Alumni Association and UF Club Esports.
Awesome.
As we work to kind of try and pan out what exactly that week's Florida game is going to look like.
Yeah, it hasn't always. Sometimes it's accurate, sometimes it's not. The Samford game was a little bit of. I was scared after what happened in here, but the Gators went out there and got it done as Manuel sends that one high into the Gainesville virtual night sky.
Yeah.
With Jeremy Crawshaw, the punter. Tyler's gonna
Woo!
take a crack at returning it, breaks it to the outside numbers, and does some damage there. He doesn't have horrible field position starting at the 28-yard line. We're still tied up at 7. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the first, and Manuel Loper going with the classic Blitz Gators Blitz.
I mean, I think it's interesting you actually bring up Samford specifically because they're not traditionally a team that's represented in the game. Different kind of conferences that they compete in and everything like that. And previously, in the most recent rendition of the game that wasn't 25, would have been 14, UCF wouldn't have been in the game either at that time.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it's crazy to think about how times have changed so much with the different conference plays and everything that have made since 2014.
Yeah, that's very true. And, speaking of Samford, it's funny. There was a little improvisation for that week, wasn't there? We made it work, even though they're not in the game. There was a makeshift Samford.
They got a lot of assistance, I believe, from the University of Georgia.
Okay. So maybe that explains the result a little bit.
Just a little.
Just a tad.
Yeah.
Now, UCF, since all these changes have happened, they've got their 2017 national championship, the undefeated season where
It's in the stadium. They definitely have
Yeah,
filmed there for sure and gotten
they-
that piece up there.
they put it in the stadium. Is it a legitimized national championship in the eyes of the rest of college football? That's a question that's, up for debate.
Addition Bank is really excited about it. I'll let you know. They are very excited about anything to do with the University of Central Florida.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right. Well, we got another turn. Excuse me.
We've just been trading the ball back and forth.
Yeah, it's just been a kind of. This is a pretty. But I like that. This is an even matchup, and I think that's an accurate representation of what's going to happen on Saturday because.
As much as I hate to say that, yes.
Yeah, I mean, listen, UCF's defense is pretty bad. Florida's defense has not shown its strength that I think it's capable of possessing at certain times, so I think it's going to be a high-scoring game,
Yeah.
and we'll see what happens. That was Treyon Webb on the catch there.
It's going to be a crowded game. I know plenty of people coming up from University of Central Florida. This is that in-state rivalry, and that's a lot easier to get to than versus Miami.
Manuel takes advantage of the RPO and finds Treyon Webb on the left side, uncontested. He dances into the end zone, a little bit of swag on it. Was that the Cam Ward celebration, Manuel?
Yep, it was, man. That's my
boy.
boy, man.
All right. Well, you know what? I don't care what kind of celebration you're doing as long as you're putting points on the board for the orange and blue. 13-7. I'm happy. Manuel's happy. Anderson's happy. Tyler, I'm not so sure. But who knows what he's saying in the earpiece right now.
He'll let me know.
He'll give you the insight.
Hell no.
That's not going to be too happy from what his ears like.
Yeah, probably not. 2 plays, 67-yard drive.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
But I mean, it's relatively even. We're still in the first quarter.
Oh, absolutely. We've got a lot of time.
They've both traded the ball multiple times, had plenty of opportunity to score, and it's feeling like this could be an even matchup for Mr. Number 7 in the world.
Yeah, that's he put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this one, but when you're Manuel Loper, you shoulder that responsibility. So we'll see if he can get a stop here. I just like how you keep talking about how it's even, and it's high scoring. I truly think this has so far been a great representation of the actual game.
First down for the Knights there, going into just around the 40, it looks like.
Yeah, the 43.
Of their own 43, granted.
Yes, so haven't broken that midfield marker yet, but KJ Jefferson is in the shotgun. Harvey, the running back next to him. Loper intercepts it with Jason Marshall Jr. Says that's 6. Can he get it? Touchdown, Florida. A 41-yard pick six.
Come on, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, he says, can I hear ya?
As a Gator fan, it's what you want to see. As a fan of competition, obviously, I want to see what this second quarter might bring here for the University of Central Florida.
All right, Manuel, can we get some player insight on how the game has been going so far, how you're feeling, what's working?
I'm feeling good. I got to get my offense going. My offense is doing what I want it to do for the most part because I ain't passing the ball how I want. So I can get the RPO going, but my passing game with Mertz and Lagway just ain't clicking right now. But my defense is hitting, so that's what's good.
Yeah, what's offense matter when you got 2 interceptions that result in a touchdown in the same quarter?
Yeah,
that's a lot. That's 14 points a quarter. 14.
Interesting stat to go into the first quarter of the UCF game this weekend for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, 21 times 4. I'm not a mathematician. That's a whole lot of points.
Yeah.
Hey now, Manuel Loper with the big sack. Tyreek Sapp brings down KJ Jefferson, and just like that, the Knights are in danger of a safety.
Did you actually get a chance to watch any of the Monday Night Football this week, Nate?
Oh, I watch all football. Granted.
Yeah. I believe
Jefferson in the back of the end zone, airing one out. Another interception for Manuel. Good field position coming along with it as well. Oh, my goodness. You said the defense was working. I think you might have given yourself not enough credit.
Defense is definitely putting in the work here for the Florida Gators. We'll see if the UCF Knights can hold them here. Does not look like they're going to be able to.
Shimre, DK. Oh, he slows down for a second. Gets tackled into the end zone. Manuel's chuckling a little bit over there. Knows he's playing around with Tyler a little bit, but it's all respect in this competition.
We obviously, different. We have vastly different levels of players coming into this and different teams as well here. Gators are going to be able to secure that extra point there.
28-7. And, I will say it was tough for this weekend and Monday, too, was the hardest it's ever been for me to watch football because of Hurricane Helene.
Yes.
Yeah, so I was out of power for quite some time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know. No, it's okay. I don't know if you were, but I'm sure plenty of people in Gainesville and around the area were. So if you're listening, if you were affected, lost power, I hope that everything is okay for you now as it is for me. So tough to watch football this weekend, but we got phones. We find a way.
We might have a slight problem.
UCF. KJ Jefferson connects downfield with his tight end. That's a whole lot of yardage, and finally he's brought down inside the 20 by Asa Turner. Manuel, what happened?
This first quarter is still going. We're running down the field here for everyone to get set. He is not looking to take any time off this clock whatsoever.
Wow. This is a high-scoring quarter, I can tell you that. Jefferson hands this one off to Harvey, who gets swallowed up in the backfield by a plethora of Gators defensemen.
The offensive moving quite quickly here for the University of Central Florida. They are not giving the defense any time to get set whatsoever.
They're in that hurry up. KJ Jefferson
he's running. He's got the run game. We mentioned the run game worry, but he is able to get out of the field, off the field.
Yeah, out of bounds.
Out of bounds. There we go.
Tyreek Sapp made it happen again. Solid defender there. KJ, you notice KJ Jefferson's got the snow icon next to his name, so he's cold officially at this point.
Oh, first down though for the
no, he drops it last second, a big hit. Oh wait, oh my goodness.
That happens whenever you're up 21-0. They ask you if you want to quit.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
Play on, please.
Okay, so wait, can you just give the full in-depth explanation of what just happened to
Yeah,
everybody?
so what happens in the first quarter, and if you're playing a game of Madden, if you go up 21 points, the game will basically ask you, do you want to quit, because they think it's an unfair advantage.
Manuel, that means you're doing good, right?
Yeah, that means
that's
I'm doing good.
We're
Interesting
officially
feature.
in quarter number 2, and oh no, a shanked field goal for UCF results in a long drive, no points, still 28-7 here at the beginning of the second quarter. DJ Lagway still under center for Manuel in the shotgun. He's got Montrell Johnson lined up to his right, trips out left. Oh, and he just tosses it to Montrell in the flat, and Johnson makes a couple of guys miss there for second and inches. Yeah. Anderson, what have you seen that you think has been working specifically for Manuel thus far?
I guess I have to say the defense. I mean, realistically, I don't know that we've seen the defense utilized in such a way in any of our previous iterations of Gatoration gameplay where they've been so active across the field.
And so do you maybe think that is the key to success in this game? Lockdown defense translates to offensive ability?
I feel like there's the ability for the defense to create turnover opportunity in this game is a lot more prevalent than it would be in real life games. And I think that is where you can find a little bit of that
Edge, maybe.
meta, that you can find that kind of edge there in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Lagway takes the snap. He's looking, got no one. Now he's got Montrell Johnson down the sideline, who runs into Trey Wilson for a second there, but it was a little Gator-on-Gator collision. But now it's a first down, 28-7. Manuel in Florida still leads. It looks like he's going with the classic RPO. Once again, Johnson and Webb both in the backfield. Webb goes in motion, catches the screen pass in the flat. Webb breaks outside towards the sideline. Oh my! One defender more, and that would have been a touchdown, but it is a little chunk yard gain there. So Florida's offense is moving.
No, they're definitely going to be happy with that. Going into the second here, we have seen a bit more of the time kind of chunked off in this first drive.
Oh, definitely.
So not, what we've been expecting so
Loper
far.
takes a shot to the end zone in the back left.
Almost intercepted there by the Knights.
Oh, yeah, that was close for a second. I thought that
I
was
hit the
actually
wrong
a
button
touchdown.
again, chat.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing there just yet.
That was
It is
Elijah
interesting when you
Badger.
have errors like that. You got to remember, it's like, oh, this is still a video game. These things could be happening perfectly. But,
Yeah, it's true.
Got that user input there to give just a little bit of edge when it comes to
Lagway,
stuff like that.
oh no, he was going to take it
though.
himself. Passes at the last second. It's an interception for
Man,
the Knights.
Mertz is not able to make the stop, able to get away here.
DJ Lagway chasing him down. Can the young quarterback
That's all I
prevent
needed.
the touchdown? That he does.
Chat, I didn't hit the wrong button that time, chat. That was just me.
Nah,
That was just me.
Got it. Figured that part out.
I see. I was so locked into the play there, I didn't even notice.
You didn't
but
hear that? Oh, that's my bad, guys.
Anderson, I don't even know what you're talking about. It didn't even happen.
Completely fine.
In the past. Manuel, you said that might not have been the
Oh,
wrong button that time?
Yeah, that was just a bad read by me. I threw a book.
Hey,
Tyler looking to fight back here in the second
Yeah.
quarter.
and there's nothing I love more than someone who takes responsibility for their mistakes, right? Manuel's playing a great game, gives up.
That's going to be a touchdown for the
That
Knights,
me.
though.
That-
UCF's
me.
crawling back into this one.
Two-score game here
me.
going into the second half of the second quarter.
Yeah, RJ Harvey, UCF's feature back, took that one to the house. He is the leader in their running back room. And like I said, before that Colorado game, UCF, #1 run attack in the nation. So it's really no surprise to see him finding the end zone in the first half.
Do you think for the Florida Gators itself, are we more of a
Hold on now. Manuel's caught off guard. UCF's going for the onside kick.
You can do that? Wait a second. Oh, boy.
It's off, and it is recovered by the Gators. Thankfully, that was Douglas who made it happen. Manuel might have broke a sweat there, but no sweat is too big for Mr. Loper. The recovery goes to Florida. 4:10 left to go here in the second quarter. It's 28-14. The Gators lead. And Manuel's got
Yeah, we talked
Pretty
about
good
risky
field
football a lot previously where people would be going for, 2-point conversions, onside kicks, just try anything to maintain a score lead.
There it
But
is.
Lagway takes a shot
That's more
downfield.
like it.
Trey Wilson wide open. He's taken down at the
That's more
1
like it.
yard line, just inches away from 6 points. The Gators are moving, baby.
I mean, obviously, with taking plays like that, you're going to have that ever-present risk when it comes to any
Yeah.
level of scoring. You're going to
Right.
be giving great field position over.
Do I need to say it again? Scared money don't make money. Montrell Johnson
Our guy.
busts through the gap into the end zone. Another celebration for Manuel Loper and another touchdown for the orange and blue. That's 6 on the board, and barring any crazy mistake on the extra point, it should be 35-14 Florida, and that it is. Wow, I think that's 2 back-to-back offensive scoring drives that only took 2 plays. That's pretty impressive.
I'm off the back of the defense.
Yeah.
Off the back of the defense and
True.
special teams here,
True.
giving great field position across the
Very
board.
true. UCF elects to not bring that one back, so they'll start at the 25-yard line after a touchback. 3:51 to go here in the second. We're approaching that halfway mark.
Yeah.
We got trips out to the right for UCF. Harvey, the running back, in the slot on the left. KJ Jefferson alone under center.
Both of our safeties here, very hard here on the left side of the field. Not going to
Jefferson
matter,
lets
though.
go. He finds a man on the right sideline who's taken out of bound by a couple of Gators. But hey, that's a first down UCF. Tyler's starting to warm up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, his offensive possession is a little bit better as they advance.
I think it's an interesting effect you'll see where a lot of people, when they play games and stuff like this, you'll see this in normal traditional sports as well. It feels like they very much level up as they go, especially
sure.
playing a better opponent,
Sure.
and can kind of see that development happen in real time.
Well, competition leads to elevation, right?
Yes.
You remember in elementary school when you're running a mile and you want to run next to the fastest guy, right? Because you run faster when you're next
Give me
to
that.
someone
Yes,
faster
sir.
than you. Talk about
boy.
fast. A quick interception for Manuel, the Washington transfer.
The juke
Asa
comes
Turner
through.
with the juke. Oh, my, so close.
Down at the 15.
To his
Click on it,
third
it doesn't
pick
move.
6, but he'll go down at the 15. Like you said, 35-14.
I'm not
Gators
great at this
lead.
game,
Gators
but,
ball. And Manuel is sitting pretty.
I would need to do some research on this, but I wonder if the stadium pulse is directly affected by the score lines here. For instance, with the
Yeah,
Swamp,
true.
would you think it would be louder and more excitable when the Gators are winning?
The Gators are winning, but that play, advantage UCF. A big sack there for Tyler. It'll be 2nd and 14 for the freshman quarterback. And should I say the freshman gamer? This is his first appearance on Gator Gameplay, although, you know, top 10 in the world in Madden, so he might have a little experience.
Just
but,
a little bit.
Just a little bit. Lagway takes the snap in the shotgun. Lagway looking for a man in the back left.
Oh,
of the
it's
end zone.
intercepted, though,
And
by
instead
the
of
Knights.
finding Elijah Badger, as my amazing color guy said right here, an interception for the Knights. And just like that, hey, we keep talking. Tyler's warming up.
He's getting there,
He's
yeah.
getting there.
His defense is putting in the work now, too. I am curious, though, for Manuel, how this is feeling in comparison to his Madden days.
Yeah, is there a big disparity in the 2 games?
You know what? I kind of like NCAA better because on Madden, you can roll out with the quarterback so much. Lamar Jackson is such a big factor in that game. Patrick Mahomes is so crazy. But with this, the quarterbacks aren't that mobile, so it's like defense is a lot better.
UCF elects to go with the screen there, but easy money for Manuel. He tackles the running back with Jason Marshall, who has been quite involved in this game thus far. An interception, a couple of big hits. I think he recovered the fumble earlier as well. So impact player on defense for Manuel right there.
It would be neat to go through a little score report at the end of it.
Hold on now,
There it
another
is. There
interception
it is.
for Manuel Loper. That's Castell, who
Hey,
takes it all the
Chat,
way
if I can't
to
score
the
on
house. A
offense, I'm gonna score on defense.
25-yard pick 6. Manuel, what do you got to say?
I too love having
If I
eyes
can't
in the
score
back
on
of my
offense,
head.
I'm scoring defense. I'm gonna make it happen some way.
Oh, boy.
Wow, 41-14 in the Swamp. Man, at the beginning of the game, we kept talking about how this would be an accurate representation because it was competitive. You know, if this turns out to be the accurate representation of how the game goes on Saturday, I wouldn't complain.
I think Billy would sleep a lot better if this is the accurate representation here.
Probably, Billy would. I would think that Billy would sleep a little bit better if he can do this to UCF rather than a repeat of Miami Week 1 or a repeat of Texas A&M. But
And
hey,
I was just thinking about it. We did actually finally get the announcement time for the Tennessee game.
oh yeah.
Yes. It's looking like another 7 o'clock game. They're going to be in Knoxville.
Oh, how about that? A little out route for the Knights there, and
Good
that's
tackle.
maybe their biggest hookup of the day thus far. That was the tight end Baker.
Yeah.
KJ Jefferson in the shotgun. Harvey lined up to his right.
Oh my God.
Just a quick pitch to Harvey, and easy money for Manuel again. That's Asa Turner on the stop. 2nd and 9 now for the Knights from the 49-yard line.
Oh, can I see the throw?
Jefferson gets hit as he throws, but finds a man anyways. And UCF is officially in Gators territory.
2-minute warning dropping in here for the first half. You know, we've seen this play. We talked about this previously, how this is a new rule here for the college players here, giving them that little extra break.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Some people think they're kids. You should let them play, but everyone needs a little break as Jason Marshall Jr. almost broke up that completion.
I should have switched it.
Yeah.
But broke it up, he could not, as the UCF Knights are marching down the field right now.
Definitely, Tyler is trying to make sure this is a game at least within half of that score coming into this second half if he can.
Yeah, hey, make it a game and then come back in the second. Jefferson gets
it's free.
shellacked as he threw. Yeah, it was on the release there. So it's almost, the rule would be if you get hit and the ball is in your hand, you're still back here, you're not moving forward yet, and it just like falls out. That's a fumble. If he lets go of it this way, it's going to be an incomplete pass. So that one, there was forward progression on the ball.
We did just see a quick stat there from the game summary. Possession time. UCF actually has 2 more minutes of possession time than the Gators do right now.
Hey, efficiency on offense has been key for Manuel Loper. Talking about efficiency, the Knights get in the end zone. KJ Jefferson's first passing touchdown of the day. Check that one off the box, and it's 42-20.
Oh,
I was gonna say make that
trick
21.
play for
UCF going for a 2-point conversion there. Not so sure why they would have done that, because if you go and kick the extra point, you got 21. You're only down 21. That's a 3-score game. But hey, now we'll just have to. Hey, if he's confident in going for 2 there, he'll have to do it at
the field goal
later
redemption
date.
arc does have to eventually be made.
Yeah, we'll see. Trey Wilson back to return for the Gators. Finds a little bit of open space up the middle of the field, but he's brought down at the 20-yard line. 1.5 minutes till halftime. We are approaching our first big break in play, and it's 42-20. We'll see if Manuel can maybe even touch that 50 marker before the half if he decides to go for 2. Lagway in the shotgun tries to run with it himself.
God, it's a dangerous game. You got to play with the quarterbacks there. Any sort of run game there.
How many fumbles have we seen on QB sneaks already in the first couple weeks of Gator Nation gameplay?
Too many for me to count.
Yeah,
if I'm being completely honest.
I would never put you on the spot and ask for a specific number.
But I believe like even in this game alone, we've had around 4.
4? Really?
I mean, we've had mostly interceptions,
Yeah,
granted.
Yeah,
but
true. No, you're
we
right.
are
Though.
seeing
Turnovers
Manuel
are
make a little quick time adjustment to his control setup
interesting.
here.
So Manuel, why don't you walk us through what's going on?
I'm trying to find the timeout button because I'm used to Xbox, so I don't know what it is on PS.
So did you find it?
No.
Oh,
Okay, so Manuel is still
Well, we
without
don't-
timeouts.
we might
but-
be able to Google that for you.
Yeah, we could probably.
Here, let's.
That's a pretty. You know what? See, oh man, this is what would I do without it? I got a computer staring me in the face,
You
and
can
I still haven't
tell.
Googled
You can
it for
tell
the guy.
Tyler that he can hit resume.
Okay.
No, you don't even have to tell him. It'll like go back in a second, anyways.
Yeah, Tyler is ready
there
to
he
roll.
goes.
It
Okay.
seems. Just over a minute here to go in the first half of action. Lagway in the shotgun. UCF adjusts the defensive line. Lagway adjusts as well. Lagway finds Johnson in the flat again. That has really been working for Manuel thus far, and that'll be a first down, Florida. Lagway still out there. Anderson still trying to find that timeout
I'm
button.
searching. I'm searching.
Hey, he's a hustler. I know he's going to make it happen.
It's the touchpad.
The touchpad.
That big,
thing
that
in the
big thing in
center.
the middle. Yeah, the
This?
big.
Yeah, right
yeah,
there.
cool,
There
cool.
you go. Now Manuel is a fully realized avatar. I mean, college football player.
You know, we learn
Little pop
it on the
culture
fly here. You know,
reference.
top 5 university here coming in.
Yeah, I mean,
Gotta be able to adapt.
you better be smart if you go to the University of Florida, right? At least I hope I'm smart. I got into this school somehow. But Manuel runs the ball. Was that you, Manuel?
No, he took a time.
Oh, okay,
Oh!
okay.
He wants the ball back.
I was going to say, finally, we see a little timeout action.
Trying to keep this first half of the game alive here. We want to see if we can get one more scoring drive here for either team.
Yeah.
Gators still got possession, but 3rd and 9 here.
Yeah, under a minute to go as well. The stakes are high.
Got him.
Lagway
There it
says,
is.
got him.
Got him.
And he
He's
does
right
got
away.
him. That's Trey Wilson all by himself.
There it is, chat.
Downfield
There
for
it is,
6.
chat.
Touchdown, Florida.
Here, I'll make it even.
There it
I'll
is.
make it
He
even.
finally
I'll
gives
make
us
it
a
even.
Gator job. Okay, Manuel, I see you. All right. He's like-
The kind of call there as well, almost Babe Ruth-esque, pointing
Yeah,
out.
the po- yeah, it was a-
I
Got
got him.
Got
Damn.
him. And he had him indeed. Make that 49-20. 5 plays, 81 yards, all resulting in a touchdown. And you talked about time of possession earlier.
Yeah.
That possession was under a minute.
Yes.
I mean, it's efficiency, right?
Yeah.
Just consistent efficiency.
think it could have something to do with a lot of the scoring drives being really well set up by the defense.
True,
as
absolutely.
Well, too.
Oh, absolutely.
You wouldn't have to drive down the field for as much time, so that's given him a lot of advantage there in the time.
Have you ever heard the say?
Ooh,
Manuel.
playing
That's
defense.
supposed to be me, man.
That's all right. You've already got, what, 3, 4 interceptions? You don't
You're right.
need 5 in the
I got
first
it now.
half. You get, but we'll take it. If it
Yeah,
happens,
I mean,
right?
hey, man.
I don't know if you've heard the saying. Offense wins games, defense wins championships.
I actually have heard that saying.
Yes, that is for everyone out there.
It's a pretty standard football saying. We got the sack coming in, so talking about that defense there
Yeah.
coming through.
7 total sacks in the game thus far. In just the first half, 4 of them accredited to Manuel and the Gators. And 3rd and 23 is not exactly where you want to be.
No.
But we'll see if Tyler can make some money out of it. KJ Jefferson in the shotgun.
Oh, no.
Audible coming through.
Yeah, Manuel
There it is.
Careful
using
here.
Sharif Denson.
8 seconds
in the
on
middle there.
clock. It's gonna...
Tyler's going to air one out.
Oh,
This time,
intercepted.
Manuel does
Family
not
just
miss
runs
his
their routes
opportunity
better
with
than he
Asa
does.
Turner. A spin move. Call that Turner's second
fun.
interception of the game. And
Well, the
Mr.
safety
Manuel
runs
has a
played
chance to
receivers
really
aren't better
blow
than-
this one open at half.
Yeah. A game like this coming in through for any statistics coming in for these players would look fantastic coming
Yeah.
for their careers. I know.
Oh, yeah.
Longer
Oh,
term, longer term things.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man, you get 2 interceptions in a game, even in Pee-wee football, you're happy. Lagway airs one into
Oh,
the
it's
end
a
zone.
touchdown.
Trey
He catches-
Wilson gets hit, but he secures it anyways.
That's what I'm talking
Another
about.
touchdown for the Gators. Back-to-back receiving touchdowns on back-to-back drives for Trey Wilson. Make it 55-20 Florida here in the swamp.
Now, we talk about Florida being the big brother.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. I believe that was still good.
5-second drive, 1 play, 28 yards. Call it a touchdown.
We talk about Florida being the big brother college in the state of Florida, and this is very much, to me, giving that big brother energy that we always
Yeah.
want to talk about so much.
I was hoping that Florida would be the big brother through and through against Miami as well, but what's done is done, right? We can only look forward to UCF and FSU.
I think we can blame private school money for that one.
Yeah. Just chalk it up to some donors, some anonymous donors.
Well, I mean, their tuition's like also a lot.
True, it's like $90,000 a year. They're not top 5 though. No, they're
Nope.
not a public school.
Not
top 5.
We're affordable for that reason.
Manuel with
Oh,
another
my
interception.
Lord.
Jordan Castell with his second
H
of
from
the
that
game.
radius.
Manuel.
Yeah,
Are
what's
you
up,
confident in your ability to put this one in the end zone with 16 seconds left in the half?
I am, bro.
I am, bruh.
yeah,
3
yeah.
words is all he needs.
I'm calling full verse.
1 play is all he's got.
As much fun as this is to see the Gators be absolutely destroying the Knights, I do say I would want to see more of a level of competition coming out from the Knights here in the second half. Sack coming through here.
For sure. Hold on now.
Not able to
Zach
take it
Lagway
down.
stays on his feet, but finally goes down. A loss for Manuel happens finally. You say, hey, you still got a confidence in your ability to score, I'm sure. 2nd and 22. Now you're at the 41. We'll see what Manuel can do with the orange and blue.
10 seconds to go here. Timeout was called to stop the clock.
I'm nervous.
You're nervous?
I'm a little nervous.
It's 56-20.
all right, but I just love college football.
Oh,
I
that's
love esports even more.
took a delay. Tough.
Braden Marshall
Oh, that's me?
with the
Against,
incredible
against UCF,
there.
actually. Yeah,
Yep.
that's a...
So Manuel will take 5 yards, make 2nd and long into 2nd and, well, a little less long, but still
pretty long.
Still pretty long.
Not the yardage you need there. No automatic first downs on this side of the field.
That got real quiet.
A couple of audibles here.
Oh, no. I'm
Yeah,
not
this
going
is
to
the
get the
thing
ball
where
off.
you want to hear the Gators, I guess, not be too
There it
loud.
is.
You don't want them interrupting their own team.
There it is.
making some play
Lagway
calls.
poised
No,
and
wrong
prepared,
button.
airs one
It
deep
doesn't matter, though.
downfield. Is that Trey
Jump.
Wilson?
Jump. You
I
can jump
believe
for
it
the.
was Manuel Loper. No, it was Elijah Badger, the ASU transfer. And just
Ellie,
like
never
that,
heard
the
of jumping
Gators
for
are
the ball.
inside the 5-yard line with a chance to...
Hey, chat. I
Make
hit
me a
the
little
wrong
less
button
nervous.
again. I hit
Yeah,
the wrong
this-
button
no,
again,
this-
but it
make it a
didn't
little
matter.
less-
We got another hey chat over there. We got another hey chat over there. What'd you
4
say?
yards?
I said I hit the wrong button again, but it worked out, so I ain't
Oh,
going to complain.
okay.
Yeah, I was a little confused. You aired that one out, said we got him, then I saw double cover.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Hey, man, I doing better than some NFL coaches from what I saw on Monday night.
Valid. Manuel with the last second audible. Is this another RPO for the RPO? The RPO king, I should say, at
5
this
seconds
point.
going for the...
Down.
Ooh. Last timeout coming in
Yeah,
for the
that's it.
Gators here.
All right, 1 play for glory. 1 play
3
to
seconds
make it.
in the half.
63 to 20. Quite the lopsided
Hasn't
score.
happened yet here, Nate.
No, it hasn't, but he's got a shot. Is that Graham Mertz back in the game?
Yeah.
Manuel's like, all right, well, we'll give him. It's 56 to 20. We can spread the
play.
love.
You know, yeah, both quarterbacks on the field. Like always, some fun stuff, some fun shenanigans you can get up to with that.
Mertz is not going to
Got it
give
all.
this one on the read option. Gets hit as he throws, and Manuel comes up just short of scoring before halftime. But I don't think scoring's really been an issue for the Orange and Blue. 56 to 20 as we head into the latter half of this game.
Unfortunately for the Knights, they are picking.
Yeah.
The second half here. It's going to be a Gators possession here. We're going to see if the Knights here can stop them on defense. We're going to look not to touchback.
Trey Wilson finds an opening near the 25-yard line. Almost broke free there. But down he goes at the hands of a couple of UCF special teams members. 56 to 20 still as the Gators and Manuel Loper take over for the first possession in the second half. Now, if you could give Tyler any advice, what do you think that you could see from UCF to maybe make this one a little less lopsided in the second half?
We've talked a lot about the run game. I really think he's been throwing the ball too much. I
Yeah.
really think that
Okay.
we talked about how strong that run game could possibly be. I think he's been banking on his
Straying
quarterback.
away from the strengths.
Yeah.
I
He's
see
been
that.
banking on his quarterback, making connections that at the end of the day, with the current defense that Manuel's running, not going to be possible.
Another screen pass for Manuel there. Elijah Badger making a couple guys miss. Stays on his feet, gets some extra yards after the catch, and that'll be a first down. It's funny, though, because UCF is such a running-oriented football team, so you want to run the ball. But once you don't run the ball and dig yourself in a hole like this, it's hard to run the ball because you got to move the ball downfield.
Yeah.
So he kind of dug himself in a hole.
Oh, my
Seam
God.
DK, wide open, downfield.
covered.
Another one on the board
I see
for
if you
Florida,
played from
and
that,
this
really?
time Manuel doesn't even celebrate. Same old, same old. He's still scoring.
Oh, Lord.
Oh Lord. Oh, I don't think I need to say. Oh Lord, is all that moment needed.
We
That's
Oh,
what we
another
got
trick
to
kicker.
We both provide. We provide a little. We call the game.
They actually, I don't know that I've seen that before. Do you know how we have the student section always has the big banner that they'll set up on "This is the swamp"?
Oh yes.
They actually have that in the game. You can see that they're in the right-hand corner.
Yeah, this is Gator Country.
And then
it's awesome.
Yeah, good
That's
stuff.
really
Good
awesome.
detail
Yeah.
there coming in from
Well, that's what
EA.
people just love about this game thus far. It's really just such a realistic experience in terms of college football.
The traditions too. You
Yeah,
get the pieces
it's
there.
like you come to the swamp and
You think they'll do
you
Tom
got the
Petty?
Gator chomp.
You think they'll can play never back down here in the third quarter?
Oh man, I
I don't know. We haven't seen it.
I don't believe if I remember it happening thus far.
No,
but
I don't. That'd be cool though.
If it does happen, I'll start singing. I can.
We
guarantee
can get our
that
phones
much.
out and start waving here.
Oh my! Another interception for Manuel and the Gators. Oh my goodness, that is just. I mean, Sharif Denson with his second pick of the game, and Manuel.
Yeah, what's up, man?
What's going? I don't think I've ever recorded this many interceptions in a video game. Period.
Yeah.
How are you doing this?
Is that
I mean, I'm just putting my defense out there to making plays, so it's all them.
A
It's
humble,
not
a
me.
humble guy in victory, or
I
well,
hit the wrong button again.
Ooh.
That's
in the
crazy.
lead. He hit the wrong button again, but hey,
I'm trying to hit my tight end. He's wide
Yeah,
open, but I
that's
can't
actually
get
a
the ball.
recent rule I just found out about.
which is
You have to escape the pocket before you throw
Yes.
the ball if you don't want to get caught for
yes,
intentional
yes,
grounding.
Yes, you gotta.
New
gotta get out of the
things
pocket.
I find
Did
out here.
Was I the one who told you that on a broadcast?
It might have been you. Yeah, it might have been you.
Yeah, it's
But I'm remembering it right now, watching that play just happen.
Yeah, I mean, you're right, and that's a very good point. Because DJ Lag, that's why it helps to have DJ Lagway's ability,
Yeah.
right? Just get out of the pocket and get rid of it if the play collapses.
Yeah, for sure. Down the field here, 3rd and 10 though for the Gators.
DK in motion. Lagway escapes one defender, rolls
no,
out right,
you let
and
him
he's
get
got some green
out.
grass going out of bounds at the
That time and
13-yard line.
everything.
I know you're laughing at that animation. I'm not
Well,
sure.
he got to throw the ball,
Yeah,
right?
I'm
As
not
he
sure
stepped out of bounds.
I'm not sure if that was like I don't know, like a would have been fumble if he stayed.
I'm
in bounds.
worried it might have
Yeah.
been. That's concerning just there a little bit.
Lagway to Boardingham, who
Touchdown.
dives and crosses the pylon for 6. Another touchdown for Florida, and the onslaught continues in Ben Hill Griffin Stadium.
Yeah, you would wonder here at this point, I think, if you were watching a normal college football game, if the NCAA should not institute a mercy rule.
Yeah, 70 to 20 is
I mean, they have one in baseball. don't know why we can't have one in football as well.
I think with the way things have been going this season, we should just enjoy as many Florida touchdowns as we can.
That's, my bad. That's completely
You know
fair.
what?
Yeah,
I want to be happy for, even if it's for an hour, even if this isn't what happens this weekend, I just want to be happy right now, and that's exactly what Manuel
we
is
got a
providing.
basketball team, though, right?
I'm very excited for basketball. Can I just don't get me started about that team because I will talk about them for the rest of the broadcast. They have some talent.
Oh,
Dude,
my
Ace
Lord.
Turner, literally-
Again, a third interception
Finally, just
for the
let him
Washington
run you around,
transfer.
I guess.
My
That's
goodness, Manuel.
It's like,
This is, we might be
I
approaching
know it's not a good
double-digit
choice, but
interceptions.
it's like, at least don't
for
let him run
Florida.
you up for
Never
you.
something
God
you want to
damn.
hear as an offensive coordinator going into any
That's
sort
what
of
you do.
football
No,
game.
no.
Yeah, sure. The simulation game had you
Oh.
at double-digit interceptions.
Well, we're going to try to do our best on Saturday to figure it out.
We're going to be using the run game, probably.
That's probably what will happen. Florida's defense has struggled with the run, so I wouldn't be surprised. Lagway on fire now. The cold icon is gone. The heat icon is there. Lagway rolls out right. You could hear a sigh from Manuel before he even got sacked. Did you knew you made a mistake there before it happened?
Yeah, I thought I was gonna be able to beat him over the top.
The
but
Reed's
just wasn't
coming in
happening.
through from our coach/player here.
Yeah.
Quite impressive.
See, all I know is that I would not want to be on the opposing end of Manuel Loper in any sort of football video game.
No,
right now.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm
honestly,
good.
I'm concerned how he would do in like a FIFA type game as well. I
Oh,
feel like he
no.
would just be good at that as
All
well.
right, Manuel, were you only a Madden guy, or can you do it
Yeah.
all? Oh, hold on now. He's 70-20. He's up 50, still going for it on 4th and 7. I guess scared money doesn't make money.
He can afford to do this at this point in time. He's made his bank.
He can afford to do it, and
It's intercepted though in the end zone by the Knights.
yeah, he could afford. Hey, you know what? He could afford to do it. That's all that matters. Right? That's
You don't risk money that you're not afraid to lose.
Yeah, Mac McWilliams on the interception. That was his second of the game. So it's not like UCF is playing horrible.
No.
The Gators just look awesome right
The
now.
Gators are that entire setup there coming in from the Gators with the defense
Only just let 'em
lineup
break
has
through, that's
been
fine.
just truly super impressive.
And Tyreek Sapp, have yourself a day. Tyreek Sapp with the sack, his third of the game, 2nd and 17 for the Knights now. KJ Jefferson takes the snap in the shotgun.
Ooh, sack
man.
coming in.
I thought there was a chance the big man was gonna.
Yeah, me too, Nate. Me too.
Wow,
man.
look at Tyreek Sapp, 3.5 sacks, 5 tackles for a loss. The dude is killing it.
So Lions keep
KJ.
it down. I'm gonna get watch.
Ready to roll.
Watch, just watch.
Man comes in motion for UCF. The pocket collapses immediately, but it does so intentionally. A screen pass turns into a big-time play for the
Holding.
Knights.
It's
We'll
gonna
see
be
if coming
holding.
Back though.
Flag on the play coming in. Illegal
No.
contact.
Okay. It's on the defense, so that'll stay
Wow.
on.
That's
Illegal
gonna be
contact.
that's gonna be a decline on that penalty. They like that position on the field.
Shock
I
is not
imagine.
holding.
Manuel,
Yeah.
do you think it is even a possibility for you to lose at this point?
I don't want to sound cocky, but nah, I don't think so.
I
feel
wanna-
pretty
My guy starts
comfortable.
laughing.
It's a 50-point
I want to
lead.
frame that on my wall. I don't want to sound cocky, but nah. That's a poster right there.
It's like a quote.
There it
yeah,
is.
and he just.
I literally
wow, this
didn't
is,
even have a chance to throw it away.
Tyreek Sapp.
They really are going back and forth here with these sack numbers. They got 5 sacks for the UCF defense and 6 for the University of Florida.
That's what I'm saying, man. UCF isn't playing horribly. It's just
Unfortunate timing, field position,
God.
etc.
Sometimes one video game player is very good at a certain game, and they just do their thing, and that's what happens. I'm sure you know that.
No, absolutely. That's
Competing yourself.
one of the things that I asked when had Manuel and play Alex. They both had to play Florida. Florida v. Florida in Florida.
I don't know. That's that like.
Dude,
I feel like that would
it's like-
Just a little bit?
I don't know who to root for. I don't like.
They're both playing Lagway.
Oh. goodness. Oh goodness. That's almost like the orange and blue game, but in college football. Go orange, go blue.
But they all have the same lineup. You don't have veterans versus
That's true.
freshmen either.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you know what? It's all. Hey, anything can
things-
happen in the make-believe world.
The things made
of video
possible by
games.
video games.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Video magic happens in video games, and Manuel magically finds himself with 70 points on the scoreboard. Not a figure you usually see in football, but
I'd be happy to see that on Saturday.
yeah. Well, it's not.
You got mates coming up from UCF.
Hold on, wait. Let me knock on wood real quick.
Oh,
Yeah, just
good. I know. I got you. My bad. We can make sure we check on that.
Play action now. Lagway rolling out right. He's going
Got it away.
deep in
I've
the
got it.
end zone.
Intercepted, though, by the Knights.
Yeah, another one. That's back-to-back interceptions
Dude,
in the end zone. Although, Manuel, I'm sure you're happy you tried to bring that one out there. You could take him down at the 2 and set yourself up for a safety instead of giving him field position.
Yeah, I keep hitting myself in the.
Ooh, this
I keep
is going to
kicking
be
myself
dangerous
in
here for the
foot.
Knights.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't even think that's the term.
I did
but-
find out something recently.
Hold on. Now the Knights are in a wildcat right now. The running back, R.J. Harvey, takes the snap and pitches it to a receiver.
Be a safety.
Oh, man, I thought so too. Asa Turner on the tackle. And it happened at, I guess, the 1 yard line of the 1 yard line.
Yard line.
Man.
So if
Another
you are,
wildcat.
If you are safety, you do immediately have to kick off the ball? Or
Yeah,
can
it's a
you
punt. You get 2 points for the team that safeties,
No, that's
Okay.
crazy.
and then the team that got safety has to punt it away. Manuel, you were nervous there, weren't you?
Yeah, I got stuck on the D line. It's not what you want. See, I almost took that for
Man,
real.
you know it's bad when the impact player graphic does a guy with 5 receiving yards. That's a. I don't want to.
Oh, man.
I'm not trying to put anyone on blast here, but maybe that's just the video.
I thought they.
doing
Okay.
Tyler dirty because
I thought the automatic was to keep it because they changed that.
Florida man.
His username is Florida Man.
Oh, that's pretty. You know what? Respect.
Yeah.
I like that.
He's
I like
from
that.
Gainesville. His username is
native,
Florida Man and
yeah.
everything. Yeah.
It's all love around here. We're just trying to.
He's from Gainesville?
Yeah.
Me too. That's crazy.
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
Wait. So what? Oh. So you. Wait. So why? Why?
now we're confused.
Yeah. So. Oh. Wait a minute.
You're asking about the Ken Ward stuff?
Yeah. Hold on. Now you
I'm
got to give a little
Miami
explanation.
Fan. I go to UF, but I grew up a Miami fan, like a big Miami fan growing up. So like,
So now
I
you gotta
couldn't
like.
switch up.
Now you got a little duality of fandom.
Yeah.
I see. So it's kind of.
house divided in his own
Yeah.
head.
No,
So for week
Yeah.
1, it was kind of like I just hope the players have fun.
Oh, man.
Gainesville native versus Gainesville native.
First and goal here for the Gators.
From the 8. Lagway hands this one off to Johnson, who runs into his own offensive lineman, Austin Barber. And gets a couple of yards, but not enough to get in the end zone. It's 2nd and goal from the 3 now. Lagway finds
And
Badger in the
screen.
flat, who waltzes into the end zone for 6. Another touchdown for Florida. And yeah, Manuel and the Gators are running away with this one, 76-20. Anderson, I'm not so sure if I'm an energetic guy. I'm sure you can get the sense of that.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure how much energy I should be inflicting as the score gets
For each
worse.
Still
and
not
worse.
going
touchdown,
for it.
It's almost like, oh,
what
man, I
are
don't
Zero.
wanna-
theoretically, we're at
56.
11-ish touchdowns.
Yeah, and another 2-play drive. Wow.
And 3 of them have been pick six, or 2 of them have been major
Yeah.
pick sixes.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that Manuel's probably pretty good at this game.
Yeah,
Just a little bit.
It's fun stuff.
Yeah, fun stuff to watch, indeed.
It's obvious. Like, obviously, you want your team to win. You
course.
want to see your team win. You want to see them pull out the dub and everything. We mentioned how we want to see the Gators get those touchdowns, kind of have that moment where they get to enjoy themselves, especially before the rest of our schedule this season. But it's still one of those things where you want some level of competition, because
Sure,
we mentioned
always.
how the fans are going to go home around halftime.
You think fans would go home if the Gators were dominating like this?
I think some people are going to have to. I think it's just a matter of like, the Gators are going to win. Fantastic. I'm going to go home and,
Go to sleep.
enjoy their
I
success.
too love having
Enjoy
my
their.
runs
That's
blown
a
up.
great way to phrase it politically correctly on a broadcast. There. That was a good job of thinking on the fly there, Anderson.
Thanks,
See, dude, I'm telling you, you gotta. I won't say put down the controller and pick up the headset. Maybe you could do both one day. Maybe you could like get a little combo going, esports
Gators,
player and commentate your own match.
I'll let you know what happens when I start getting to that stage.
Yeah, it would probably be pretty hard to be unbiased as a commentator, but I think if anyone can do it, it's Anderson right here. If anyone can do it, that's just gonna be my slogan now for the rest. If anyone can do it, it's Anderson.
I appreciate that. I don't know that it needs to be your slogan, but I appreciate that.
Just for the broadcast.
Okay.
R.J. Harvey, the feature back, tries to fight through a couple of Gators, being led by Jason Marshall, but fight through, he cannot. 2nd and 7 for UCF as the clock on the 3rd quarter winds down to 0, and we head to the final 6 minutes of gameplay. It's, yes, you are hearing this right, 77-20, Florida leads.
It's really, obviously, it's great to see this, especially coming in from a really, we're worried about the game. We're a little concerned when going to this game with a
Hold down. Oh, there it is. The Knights finally with a big connection. Pittman waltzes into the end zone for 6. How about 26 for the Knights? And the men in gold and white can finally feel some happiness here in the fourth quarter.
Get those reception yards just up a little bit there.
Yeah, hey, look at that. 249 yards for 2 touchdowns passing is not a horrible day for a quarterback. It's just tough.
The yardage is impressive. It's just been he's been so shut down by interceptions across the board.
Yeah, I'd love to get a stat check on that at the end of the game, Manuel. How many interceptions you actually have.
Yeah, me too. I want that too.
I did want to point out though that they're going for 2.
RJ
My
Harvey
bad.
tackle.
Wildcat
That's
snap.
a big
Able to take
tackle.
it down.
Tosses it out, and
But
they
so
did not
UCF
get
is
it.
actually one of our biggest rivals when it comes to esports across the
Oh,
board.
really?
Yeah. They're they're a very similar program to ours in terms of being a club and everything like that, and not necessarily a varsity program.
Okay.
And so a lot of our regional leagues, it's UCF's right there next to us.
Yeah.
If they're probably our biggest threat when it comes to stuff like that.
Do you have any marquee moments that you can highlight when it was a heated UCF versus UF battle?
UF versus UCF played Valorant this past weekend, and they actually played for a champion slot at LAN for the Battle for Florida.
Oh,
This is
wow.
hosted by the University of South Florida.
Wow.
And I think we win all 5 games.
Is that me? That's me.
Hold on
That's
now.
me.
Oh my lord.
Trey Wilson downfield again. DJ Lagway airs one out and finds his 7th
I've been trying
passing
to hit that all
touchdown
game.
of the
I've been trying to
day.
hit that all
All
game.
Manuel has
But
to
DK
say
was on
is
the outside.
that's
I had to make the
me.
adjustment. Put Wilson out there, and he could get over the top.
All right, hold on. You got to rewind for me a little bit there. I need
Yeah.
the player analysis.
All right, so in the first half, I was really trying to hit that play. But Badger, he couldn't get over the top because he doesn't have as much speed as Wilson does. So I transitioned. I
that
put
feels
Wilson
good.
on the outside to be able to beat him over the top.
Man, I mean, Manuel, you are thinking about this game much more than I ever thought about a video game, and I am beyond impressed. Let me just tell you that much. For me, it's usually I'm just holding the remote and I click a button and hope good things happen.
Yeah. No, I completely get that.
You know, I'm just not. Yeah, I'm not the level of player as Manuel is. Or
Yeah.
you, but so continue. There was a championship match in Valorant, or for a spot in the championship in Valorant.
And
this
we went
weekend.
it's a best of 5 series.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
that's an interception.
Another interception. That's got to be 10 at this point. I mean, I don't even know what to say. It's 84-26. This is a football game, and Manuel's putting up basketball numbers right now.
But our Valorant team is
to
probably
be
one of
over.
our better teams.
Okay.
And UCF, only ones that really gave us any trouble.
Really?
Yeah, we figured we'd qualify. We had seed number 1 and everything like that. But truly, they were one of our biggest threats going into that whole tournament.
But when you say they gave you trouble, they didn't win.
No, they did not win.
Yeah, we just had to get that clear. Another big completion for Manuel. DJ Lagway to Elijah Badger make that 8 passing touchdowns for the 5-star freshman. I mean, man, I guess there really was a reason why he was the Gatorade Player of the Year in high school.
Yeah. We mentioned Badger's speed there, but it looks like just Manuel's able to really just kind of take advantage of positioning across the field.
All right, I need an official prediction right now, Manuel.
What's up?
If someone were to live bet a line on this game, and the over-under was 100 for total points scored by just Florida, are you taking the over?
Yeah, I'm taking the over.
He's
At this point, I'm taking the over.
You got to just go big or go home at this point.
You got to.
Fair
Man,
enough.
Yeah, I mean, if I was on the receiving end of this, as Tyler is, I mean, I'm not sure. Hey, Tyler seems to be handling himself well, still throwing the ball downfield,
Not even going to turn
still
around?
getting picked
after
off.
okay.
Jordan Castell with his 3rd of the game, I
Still going
believe.
to turn around. That's
And
fine.
I get 3rd of the game, and I guess it was smart of Manuel to take the over on that point total there.
Now, I don't know if you were here for this, Nate, but we did actually extend the length of quarters. We originally were at 5-minute quarters and
Yes,
extended
I
to 6
remember.
because one of our players, I won't say who, was really enjoying...
Lagway airs one out deep to Elijah Badger again. Back to back for Badger and the Gators. Almost touch 100. They're getting there. We'll see if Manuel decides to go for 2. No, he does
Ooh.
not.
That
The
would've
kick
been
barely
nice.
in there.
Not even
Yeah,
going
yeah,
for
yeah.
two.
I had the. See, that's why I'm a journalism major. I can't really. Math isn't really my strong suit, but we can.
We'll get there, you know. You got the player stats.
True. Okay, that's the only type of math that I've ever been good at in my life. Compiling together stats, calculating.
I think we could teach you derivatives if we gave it the form of player stats.
Anderson, please don't. Please don't.
But if the rate at which these players' numbers are increasing.
All right. Okay. All right, man.
Oh God.
Math is not my forte.
Oh, he got
College
it.
football
Oh boy.
is still Tyler's forte as KJ Jefferson finds his man
Oh.
downfield. A huge connection. Yeah, that deserves a round of applause. I agree. I agree. Tyler's still fighting. I respect the hustle. And the Knights get on the board for 6. That was Magwood, the receiver from New York. Shout out the Big Apple. That's where I'm from. And it's officially 98-32. The Gators lead. Make that.
I mean, he's going for 2 again. He's got the
34.
throw. He finally gets it.
Wow, is that the big man
Big
and
man,
offensive
two-pointer.
lineman who caught that 2-point conversion? Manuel, does that one sting a little bit, or you're
Yeah,
all
it
good?
does
right now?
because I was ready for it. I always use the guy in the
Dun, dun,
backfield
dun.
for that specific
Going for the
reason.
onside kick as well.
Another
here.
one.
Yeah.
Another day, another dollar, another
See what he can pull
onside
off.
kick. This
It's
one,
going to be recovered by the Gators.
yeah, same as the last one.
Choke him.
Man.
Choke him.
Sharif Denson on,
Now-
Douglas on the recovery
You got
there.
5 minutes on the clock here. 3 timeouts for UCF.
how
Do they
many
feel like
picks
they
does he
need to
have?
put in the onside kick?
From UCF's perspective?
Yeah.
10. Okay, that should
am
get him
not really
benched.
sure if there's anything that they can do at this point.
Okay.
Yes, you go for the onside kick in video games because you want to score as much as possible and make the score and the deficit that you're down by less. But I would say in real life, that offensive or onside
Hey,
kick,
just
excuse
don't
me,
let
would
me
be a
change the touch
disservice
rate,
to
that's
the
fine.
athletes because once you're down, 60 points with 5 minutes left to go, you do not want to injure anybody on a needless play, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I got you.
So in a video game, you go for it. In real life, it's a little bit disrespectful.
When you can guarantee the health and safety of all
Yes,
of your players
exactly.
because they're simulations.
They're not. Well, they're real, but Lagway airs one out deep again. Elijah Badger
your-
making his impact
There you
felt.
go. Triple
He
digits.
leaps his way
Seagull,
into
come
the
on.
end zone. 3
This should
drives
get
in a
Gus
row.
fired.
3 touchdowns for Elijah Badger, and DJ Lagway finally hits the double-digit marker for touchdown in today's matchup.
Yeah, really talking about those basketball numbers there previously.
Yeah, wow,
I can already
105.
tell you're excited for basketball season if this is going to be the Gators showing.
There it is. There it is.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, Manuel Loper is hooping on the football field today. That is for sure. The Knights will take this one back. Hold on now. I saw a little something there from Tyler.
I feel like that
shiftiness.
statement about Manuel could belie a lot of good things or a lot of bad things depending on the nature of the hooping.
Manuel is hoop.
If you're hooping on the football field,
I guess, okay. I guess I see what you're saying there.
Yeah.
I think, oh my.
is that
Another interception
Can't even
Oh.
jump.
for Manuel Loper. Sharif Denson's 4th interception of
Yeah,
the day. I would
too,
bet my
for
life
half a
savings
second.
on the fact that the Gators have double-digit interceptions at this point. And I will say, I'm man enough to admit when a joke goes over my head. The hoop comment that you made a second ago there, it might have gone over my head.
I honestly didn't know what I was doing there, so we'll just write
It
that
went,
up to.
it went over. You know what? It went over our heads together.
There we go.
We're in this one together, Anderson.
Yeah.
Don't leave me hanging.
Oh, we are having a little bit of
Connectivity
network
issue.
connectivity issues. Looks like everything might have been squared away.
Which
I'll look to my production staff.
is
They're gonna give me a
surprising,
thumbs
though.
up.
I mean,
that's going to be
I mean,
solid.
hey, you look at the production value that we do have here.
Yeah.
Thank you, David, for all of this. Thank you, Anderson, for having me on board. Thank you so much for. You chopped up the video, correct? That has been okay. So yeah, that's the real MVP right there. If we got to, you didn't tell me. That's not fair. You didn't tell me. That's not fair.
We love you, Jen. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we love you, Jen. We do. Jen, I do that. I did. All right, you know what? We all make mistakes in life. Hopefully Jen can forgive me. But if she doesn't, I would understand. Okay, it's fine.
We'll get there.
I'll take the weight off my shoulders. Jen is the real MVP over there. Manuel Loper continues
Oh,
to be the MVP.
Damn.
Finds a man.
he's taking the slides now, too.
flat.
Just kind of securing the first
Now,
downs.
Trayon Webb only has 4 receptions on the day. 103 yards.
That's a lot of yards for 4
Yeah, let's
receptions.
do
It's 25
math.
yards of reception.
Well, 25 points. Yeah, I was looking for an exact figure there. You know, I swear it wasn't my lack of mathematical
You got a
abilities.
STEM major right here, man. I
You're right.
promise I could have done that.
You're right. I should use my human calculator when I need to. Lagway hands off to Johnson, who's tackled behind the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 11.
Listen, man, I took linear algebra, and there's a chance I won't be using that in my life.
Yeah, I will hopefully linearly create a path for myself that avoids all math for the rest of my life.
You know,
We'll see.
understandable.
You know, I got to pay bills and stuff like
Yeah.
that, but yeah, I'm not.
You'll pay with your personality.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know what? Man, you just made my day with that comment right there. Wow, DJ Lagway, 518 yards and 10 touchdowns on the day. I mean, my goodness. And I think I saw 5 interceptions as well. These are, you talk about video game numbers. These are video game numbers. Tigers right
This
here.
this is the worry. I was told, so when prepping for all of these things, I talked to a good friend at the University of Georgia. And he's spoken to me at length about how if you let the game go on for too long, you get into some unrealistic numbers when it comes to college football.
I guess we're there. Aren't
Yeah, we are definitely there for sure.
Now, Manuel, I have a question for you.
What's up?
I know you just turned the ball over.
I did.
Stings a little bit.
Uh-huh.
I think it's okay considering the score.
Uh-huh.
Do you think the Gators are going to... Oh, hold on now. The Knights.
You jinxed
The
it.
big hookup downfield. I jinxed
gotta
it
tackle
indeed.
though.
The broadcaster's curse strikes again. Manuel,
Yeah.
are the Gators going... Tough question. Really tough question. Are the Gators going to score more or less points than 105 on Saturday?
I think they're going to score less than that. I'm gonna
we'll
play
see.
it safe.
I feel like that's
Probably. If I had
reasonable.
to bet on it, I
feel
would
like,
agree.
if Billy's got a scoreline looking anything close to this, he's pulling most of the normal team.
Probably,
You know what's
but-
crazy, though? I'm calling the game on Saturday.
Oh,
how
shoot.
about that?
I can
Yeah.
highlight that for sure. Where are you calling the game on Saturday?
OBSN, the Orange and Blue Sports Network.
Sounds like a plan.
The official home for student-run radio play-by-play broadcasts and podcast coverage of the Florida Gators. Yes, I'm a walking advertisement. If you need anything.
I would imagine that's kind of where you guys have done a lot of your broadcasting together, if I had to take a gander.
Yeah, your
Right,
gander
right.
might be in the right ganderness area. We've done a couple. Actually, Manuel and I did a baseball game together.
We did.
And I learned that he went to high school with one of the Gators baseball players and actually broke his ankles in a one-on-one in basketball. I won't name any
Okay.
names here. It's not my place. But yeah, Manuel's a multi-talented guy. Third
Wow,
and
you can
13
tell
for
him, tell
KJ
him, Nate.
Jefferson and the
Sack
Knights.
coming through there in the fourth.
And I just want to point out we are officially under a minute of gameplay left. So I would say that it's safe to say Florida's got this one pretty locked up.
I mean, barring any, acts of God.
If UCF comes back, then that would be the ultimate broadcaster's curse right there.
Oh, absolutely.
yeah.
Oh,
Manuel
we're
was
going
ready
for, a
for
trick
that one,
play.
though. User,
Damn.
That's secured for the first down. It is not. It's going to be the Gators' ball.
Yeah, so, I mean, hey, whatever happened, the 54 seconds left on the clock are going to expire, and the result will be the result. But I would bet a lot of money on the fact that Manuel's going to try to march down the field and score another.
You did
touchdown
have
right
to
now.
make a comment about the fact that he was already at 105, and if the Gators would have more or less than that just a second ago, I feel like he's feeling a need here to kind of ensure he
be like-
lives up to that.
Maybe almost a big brother, the Gators football team with the Gators football team, if that is possible.
Just a little, make sure that they
was
know
like an
they know what's
oxymoron.
expected of them going into Saturday.
Exactly. That's the. Oh,
Yes.
This is why. See, that was like, you know the Batman when like the Batman light when like Batman is needed.
Yeah.
When I am at a loss for words, I just turn on my Anderson light and boom, there it is. There it is. DJ Lag
Down the
downfield
field.
again. Another one, Elijah Badger. I mean, that man has been money in the second half, and Manuel with 21 seconds on the clock.
Timeout came through as well. He's trying to make sure that he ends this game off with
He
a
wants to
bang.
capitalize on his.
Oh,
hold
that's
on now.
that might have been offsides if I've ever seen
Hey,
one.
you know what? To come to Tyler's defense, if I was playing Manuel, I would really just be doing anything I can at this point.
Yeah. I remember back when I played Madden very briefly. Was not very good at Madden. But one of my favorite things to do, especially on a 3-point attempt, was to just foul the enemy team.
Loper to DK, another one. It's a touchdown, Florida, and
111.
111. Jen is a little. She's watching everything unfold right now and is I think we're all feeling the same emotions in this room right now.
Oh,
Manuel
what a
showing
shame.
some- I don't know if is that respectful or disrespectful to intentionally miss the kick.
No, I just like the score.
I
like
think he was trying to give one over to the
Oh,
student section. Make sure that the Florida
Okay.
band can walk away with one.
Apparently, he just likes the number 111.
Oh, okay.
Particular guy is Manuel Loper. 17
end the
seconds
game here.
on the clock. UCF with one final chance to, maybe
Yo, you there?
take a stab at dignity.
Yeah, we're still here, boss. We're just I muted because you were taking a break there from the chat. Tyler.
Oh no,
Tyler
yeah,
Tyler's
no. I've just
Hey,
been messing
Tyler.
around every
How's it
halftime,
going?
seeing how high I could go up.
You know,
Because I lost
Blitz-
after the
Blitz
first
Gators
half. Like,
blitz
I
one
just
more
accepted
time.
it.
I got you.
And that exactly is why our O line is garbage.
we got
And
6
also,
seconds. Excuse me, 7 seconds
trying
on the
to act
clock.
like
Second
the,
and 13.
Been trying to
111.
act like the UCF defense during this
34
past
is the
game.
score.
You know,
One final play for
Kinda what
UCF.
they-
They'll run the screen.
All All right.
And the ball falls to the grass as the clock expires, 111-34. Manuel Loper, wait. We
indeed.
got to see the interception count.
You're right.
We got to
go
see
to
the
stats.
interception count.
Let's go to it. Player stats.
Go to the team stats.
Or
Or I bet you if you just go to UCF. No, go to player stats. And
I
go to
should know how to
UCF's
do this.
quarterbacks. L2. Go to UCF. Wow, 11 interceptions for the Gators.
You were right about that double digits coming
I was
through.
right about that double digits.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. With a score of 111-34, the Florida Gators have been crowned and walk away with the Week 6 win on Gator Nation Gameplay. Many thanks to our two competitors and to you for tuning in. No rest for the weary. We're back on the road next week, headed to old Rocky Top to face long-standing SEC rival Tennessee. And for those of you who will be here with us in the swamp this Saturday, don't forget to visit the Gator Nation Game Day Tailgate right here at Emerson Alumni Hall from 4 to 7:15 p.m. Thanks again for joining us. Anderson, where can people follow Gator Club Esports?
You can find us on anywhere at Instagram or on our website at UF Club Esports. That's it.
All right, that's it. You heard the man. You better go follow Gator Club Esports. That's also it for us here at the home of Gator Nation, Emerson Alumni Hall. For Anderson Allen, I'm Nate Vilgaray. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Gators.